Wherever you are, that's where I wanna be. I'm home.
How you doing, guys? Travis Winfield here with the Winfield Group Real Estate Team. It's powered by Century Residential, and this month on our Hometown Business of the Month, we get a 2-for-1 special, actually, right?
Yeah.
And I got my buddy here, Adam Evans. Known you here for a couple of years, man. So obviously, just take a look around. You are the proprietor of Rock Fitness out here in Wildomar, California. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what your idea was and what brought you to this place? And you've been here for a couple of years now, and you've really expanded. Tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, so I started Rock Fitness about 6 years ago, and yeah, we actually just had our 6-year anniversary, so 6.5, almost 7 years.
Wow.
And I started it because there was really nothing like this in the area. You know, I was in a volleyball league. I was going to, I was climbing at like a little bouldering gym or driving to San Diego or Riverside. And I was going to, LA Fitness, Fitness 19, just different gyms to work out, and going all over the place, different things, and it just didn't really make sense. So, like, I think number one, we need a rope gym in this area, right, instead of driving an hour away, and a full workout gym, volleyball court, basketball court, do everything in one location, and that's kind of what I wanted to do for me, and a lot of other people wanted the same thing. So. It's worked really well. We've gotten a lot of people who do that. Some people just climb. We just have some Ninja Warrior stuff going on right now,
that's
too.
really cool right now. Like you're going to see some takes going on here. They've got everything here. So not only doing with Rock Fitness, but you've even had a small taste of being a Ninja Warrior yourself.
Yeah, I was actually on this season of American Ninja Warrior, so I was like, I need to build my own course. And
sure enough, and look, I'll even flip this around just so y'all can kind of see it. Like these guys, that's what you're hearing in the background. These guys are going to town, having some good time with some Ninja Warrior stuff. So it's pretty cool stuff here, man.
So yeah, and that was a great, pretty cool experience. Hopefully this year again, go on there and win $1 million, hopefully. But yeah, some people come here just to rock climb. A lot of families, kids. Some people come here just to work out. We even have a really discounted gym-only membership if you just want a gym that's not packed to work out at. And some people just do yoga. Some people, just come here for volleyball or basketball. And some people do everything. So, it's for the cost of a membership here, it's amazing if you're doing everything, and it's actually really good if you're just climbing too, or just doing one thing.
Absolutely. My daughter used to climb here too, so that's how we got to meet you and got to know. And I mean, you have everything. You have basketball courts, you have rock climbing, you have you name it, they have it here, guys. So again, if you want to check this out, it's right off here off Clinton Keith in Wildomar. But that's not all you do, is it? You're like kind of a serial entrepreneur, aren't you?
Yeah, I actually just came from a solar installation job, installing solar and battery backup system.
Sunpro Solar right here, Sunpro Solar.
Yeah, that's why I got this kind of work dirty shirt on. But yeah, I got kind of a lot going on. So when I'm helping out, getting solar for people and helping people get solar and start it out, or helping out with installs, then I'm coming here and working on management of the climbing gym and sometimes climbing myself and stuff.
Yeah, right. You've done a lot of that. And what's great about this, and we were just talking about this earlier. So I've talked about solar a lot, and I've actually done a little video with you before, and where we were talking about solar, and we all know the pros of having solar on your house. But there's a new shift, isn't there, going on? We were just talking about. What is that new shift that we've been talking about for years, but finally coming to fruition?
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to wait for technology. But the thing is, solar technology is amazing, and it doesn't improve like computers and batteries. Mm-hmm. And then Edison, like Hawaii actually banned solar 5 years ago. And then a few years after that, they upgraded the infrastructure of the grid so it could handle more solar. It was better, but they actually required batteries and a permit through the utility company, wow. And you can't backfeed solar into the grid anymore. You have to just charge a battery.
Wow.
So everywhere's kind of headed in that direction because the grid can only handle a certain amount of solar.
So basically they're trying to get, and that's probably where the rub is, right? Because utility companies are catch-22, right? Because the more people that come off the grid, and that's what we're talking about, right?
Right.
We're talking about just coming off the grid and you being able to store the energy you're making, right?
Yeah, and the start of that with like Southern California Edison is they have to provide way more power from 4 to 9 p.m. Because solar is kind of on the down run and people are still using a lot of energy.
Right.
So they have to produce twice as much power at that time than the rest of the day.
Right.
Because solar is helping out the rest of the day.
Right.
So they actually are charging about 350% more from 4 to 9 p.m. now. So batteries are an amazing solution with solar.
Right.
So it's become incredibly popular, and we're one of the few companies that has expertise electricians that are able to do that. I'm an electrical contractor myself, and
I'm just trying to figure out what you don't do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've known you a while, Adam, and I'm really trying to figure that out. But I mean, I think the big thing I want to just make sure everybody knows is that you're a local. You're a hometown guy if there ever was one. So I just really think it's important for people to look towards the locals here. And man, trust me, this is a guy that is selfless when he does it. I mean, he's come to my place and given me advice and talked me out of buying solar because it just wasn't right. And I think that's a unique business skill that I think is getting lacked in a lot of our industries these days.
Yeah, and I'm, even though I help people out and kind of sell solar too, I'm not a salesperson. And a lot of people will go like, hey, you don't have a good roof, you have a lot of shading, you have a low electric bill, different reasons where, this is going to be like a 20-year payback. I don't really recommend it. And that, I'll just leave. And that's how it is. Tell them how, do some other things to do energy efficiency to save money at a very low cost.
Right.
But a lot of other people, it's like 3 to 5 year payback, and it's amazing and
Right.
going to be, if you want to stay in California and retire, you have to do this, or you're going to have to move to Arizona.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Adam, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I mean, man, I value you not only as a fellow businessman in the Inland Empire, but I value you as a friend. So thank you for everything that you do for us, for me, and the community. And so I'll just say here, as a reminder, this is Rock Fitness out here in Wildomar, California, off Clinton Keith. And there's also, check out Sunpro Solar. These guys do it right. They are professional. And for the record, I practice what I preach. You put solar on my house, did you not?
Yep, that's right.
And I mean, this guy does it all. So I just highly encourage you to reach out to him, and we're going to make sure that you're taken great care of.
Yeah.
So,
I'll say one more thing.
Go ahead.
So, and we actually, with owning both, being the president of both companies, I can actually do something that nobody else can do. And, if you bring your electric bill in here, you get a free day pass for everyone in the family, or a free month pass for one person. And then even if you do solar, you get a free membership here too, which is amazing. And I have a lot of other solar companies that really hate me because of that, but I can do it.
Well, there you go, man. So again, even more reason to give these guys a call, and they're going to take amazing care of you. And that's all we have for this week for Hometown Business of the Month. And thanks again, brother. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
We'll talk to you next time.
I'm